What's up, everybody? If y'all can hear me, let me know. What's up, everybody? If y'all can hear me in the chat, just let me know. I got my headphones on, so I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. But I just came on here to, if y'all see the title, say let's chop it up. Hold on, let me do something. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. I'm trying to see if I can. This why I need to do like a test stream before I actually come live, so I know if y'all can hear me. This why I need to do like a test stream before I actually come live, so I know if y'all can hear me. Okay, let me put this phone on mute. Oh, Jesus, how you? Okay, I'll put it on vibrate. That'll be a little better. Now I know the title of this live say let's chop it up, but I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I came across concerning the R. Kelly case. And basically for those who do not know, there are a lot of people that are putting out books and things of that nature. So I came to talk about a certain person that is now coming to the forefront with an alleged book about R. Kelly. Now, I don't know if you guys know about this said book, but I'm trying to see how I can show y'all the cover of this book too. But the person that has been that's putting out this alleged book on R. Kelly is none other than Angelo Clary. So I have a couple of questions for Mr. Angelo Clary because the title of the book is how I how I rescued my daughter from an R&B monster. So I have a couple of questions, and I was hoping that Mr. Angelo Clary could answer these questions for me, because at the end of the day, you are writing this book, and you said that you rescued your daughter from an R&B monster. So I'm trying to see, if you was rescuing your daughter, right, from an R&B monster, that would mean that your daughter was kidnapped, right? Ain't that what that would mean? Like she would have been kidnapped or taken of some sort? Hold on, y'all. I mean, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm just trying to see. Like, I thought that if you were kidnapped and taken, that that's the only way you could be rescued. I didn't know that a person can be rescued when their parents knew exactly where they was. I'm just saying. Hold on, y'all. Yes. Hmm. So yeah, let me get back to this. So yes, Angelo Cleary is writing a book. Hey, Lavera. He is writing a book, and basically he is saying, because the book ain't out yet. TSW Oko said, "You have got to be kidding me." No, I'm not kidding you. He said he is writing a book. It's scheduled to come out soon. Um, I wish I could actually show y'all this book cover, because he has a book cover. DVY, what's up? He said, "Y'all, what's good with it? Stopping by to check in and show some love." What's going on, DV? But yeah, Angelo is coming out with this book, and it talks about how he rescued his daughter from an R&B monster. And so I'm just trying to see, what actually did he rescue his daughter from? Because in the documentary that they did with Shabazz, from my understanding, he knew exactly where his daughter was. He knew exactly what his daughter was doing. So to say that you rescued her, I'm just trying to make sense of, what did he rescue her from? Was it the lavish trips that she took? I'm just Did he rescue her from getting her breast done? Did he rescue her from the expensive restaurant, the nice cars that she was able to ride around in, the money that she was able to spend, the purses and stuff, the clothes that she was able to buy? I'm just trying to see, what did she get rescued from? Can somebody tell me what she got rescued from? If y'all know, in the chat, let me see. Can I pull up the title of this book? I'm gonna post it, but he says the title is actually "When an Angel Come Knocking: How I Rescued My Daughter from an R&B Monster." Angelo Cleary. Then it's got, "I, Angelo Cleary, walk the path day and night for my child, my daughter. I have walked through hell, found," because this you can barely see. So hold on, let me go and see if I can't get the other version that's bigger, so I can see it, because I can barely make that out. Hold on. I know that wasn't the only pitch. Oh, here it is. Okay. So yes, he says, "I, Angelo Clary, walk the path day and night for my child, my daughter. I walked through hell, found found the something set at this table and promised him that his dominion would be open and hold on, he would be cast into a pit of light and scorched recognition. I promised Satan and all of his minions that they would be dethroned and destroyed forever. And then he says, the devil and his demons underestimated me as I had. Listen, let me just say this, Mr. Cleary, and this is just a bit of advice. If you're gonna write a book, uh, it would be in your best interest to spell words correctly. I mean, I'm just letting you know before you put this shit out there. So it says, let me get it together now, cause this how I'm reading it how he wrote it. So he says, the devil and his demons underestimated me as I had underestimated them. Yet the power of love must never be underestimated. The minions of evil underestimated my love for my daughter, my love for all my children. And he says, my love, which Azriel, my younger daughter, tested beyond the limits. As her father, I faced unimaginable challenges in the odds despite the naysayers, the giver uppers, the liars, the evil, the wicked, and the indifferent. My love passed and is still passing the test as I walk the path step by step, night by night, and day by day. And then it has at the bottom a picture of him, and it says Angelo Cleary, and it says he is a uh, quintessential family man, community activist, and entrepreneur. His businesses and nonprofit ventures, and all of this garbage that they got written up here. I'm just trying to see, why would you write this book saying that you had to rescue your daughter, as if your daughter was taken, and you had to, uh as you say, go in and get her, because from my knowledge you ain't have to do none of that. So I'm just curious. So we gon' I just really, like I said, I ain't gonna be on here long. I just had a question for Mr. Clary, like, why put this book out? This is not even true, even though I don't even know what's in the pages yet. But it just looked like it's gonna be full of lies and bullshit, y'all. I'm just keeping it 1,000, keeping it real. It just looked like it's about to be some bullshit. Everybody want to put out a book. Everybody wants a book deal. Everybody want a TV show. What's next? DV said, "Wow, ain't that something?" Yeah, it is. Especially when we know that the man has definitely not rescued his daughter. You know what I'm saying? What you said, DV? How many pages in that BS? Now that I don't know, because the actual book has not been released yet. This is just, I guess, a proof of what the cover of the book is gonna look like. So what he has up there is just a cover photo. I'm gonna post the photo so y'all can see it. It's a real book. It's a real book. It just ain't came out yet. It hasn't been released. I just wanted to know, why would he release a book this late in the game? And it's like, now that everybody knows that Kels is finna come up for this case against Minnesota, but it has been pushed back. So it's like now everybody wants to come out, just like his ex-wife came out with the daughter, and all of a sudden now Kels and touched her. So I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? It's some in the water ain't clean, some in the milk ain't clean, y'all. So I just wanted come on and just ask those questions, like, you know what I'm saying? Why is it that he's putting this book out now? And what did he have to rescue her from? Because, from the looks of it, she wasn't starving. She was eating pretty good if you looked at her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just trying to see here. What did he actually rescue her from? Because if you saying you rescued her, that would mean she would be in some type of distress. Something would be going on. She was either being beaten or, something. But we know that that wasn't the case, because she looked pretty good to us when she came home. Is when she got home is when she started looking a little thrown away and looking a little off, like she was on drugs and stuff like that. But when she was with Kel, she was bubbly. She was my man, my man, my man. You couldn't tell her nothing about her man. But now her dad is talking about he had to rescue her, and I just want to know, how did he do it? How did you rescue your daughter? She's grown. I didn't know you could rescue a grown adult. I'm just saying. That's all I wanted to know, was how did he rescue his child? And like I said, I'm going to post the little picture of the cover of the book. But he just need to fix the words on it, because if you're gonna put this out, it's got to be done right, Mr. Clary. You just can't go out here putting out books and the words is misspelt on it. What you said, DV? I still haven't got over him taking pictures of her half naked. Right. Now, what parent does that? I'm just saying, these folks and contradicted themselves several times. If you listen to and one of they interviews, they don't never say the same thing. It they either putting in shit. It's like they done added some shit on to the shit that they've already said. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy within itself, because you're making yourself look like a liar. What you said? Wonder if he put out all the truth on that note. I don't believe that they have any truth to tell, to be honest. And my thing is, what you writing a book for? Because everything that you said we've already heard. Unless he coming out with some new shit. Everybody trying to figure out a way to make money on Kale's name. And this right here, this is crazy. Because he didn't rescue his daughter. Like, let's be clear. That's crazy as hell for him to even say that. You knew where your daughter was. Your daughter was with your homeboy, Larry. Larry had your daughter after she left Kale. Nobody went to go get her at that particular time. Kels was in jail. So who did you rescue her from? What you said, live interview with Corey Saturday. Oh, Carrie Saturday. Oh, okay. Who doing the interview with Carrie? You are, DB? You gonna do a live with Carrie? T.S. Davis said I should write a book exposing the bad parents in the R. Kelly case, future in the clear. Right. Everybody should. Everybody should, because they lied. They sat up there and lied. They sat up there and lied. They lie in every interview they get in. That's what gets me. Because when you go to one interview, they say one thing. You go on another interview, they been saying this thing, and then they'll switch it up. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, to me, I can't believe nothing you say, because you sitting up here talking about you rescued your daughter, when we all know that your daughter was not with Kels at that particular time. Kels was in jail. He went to jail. And then she was still my man, my man, my man. When Shabazz went there, right before Shabazz got involved and got there, I guess, she was still, though, my man, my man, my man. And then when she went to Larry, and she got over there with Larry, then she was not, it wasn't my man, my man, my man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just confused as to who saved your daughter. Cause from the looks of it, if you ask me, look kind of, you know what I'm saying? She was on her own, but Shabazz and Larry, I wouldn't even say they saved your daughter, but they was up there making sure she was okay. Cause I didn't see Angelo nowhere around. Her mama wasn't nowhere around. And I can't believe nothing her mama say no way. Cause lady, you talked to Kels for a long time before Kels even knew that it was you that he was talking to. I don't even think that he knew it was you. You was pretending to be your daughter. So I'm just saying, how sick can you be? And then you have to telling your child to go back and get more info, or you telling your child, oh, you need to talk to him and call and care as your son-in-law. So it's not like y'all didn't know. So you can't say you didn't know. Right, CSW, he did plant his daughter for a come up. He did. Him and his wife. But now all of a sudden she's a victim, and he had to rescue her from the situation that she was in, which is, fucked up because this is the narrative that he's now trying to spin like he's some damn hero. You ain't no hero. You're not a hero at all. At all. It's not no type of hero when you have set out here knowing that your daughter and your wife were in on messaging Kels. It's not like she didn't know what her mama was doing, and it's not like her mama didn't know what her daughter was doing. So if they in on it and you trying to make it seem like you the only one out of the loop, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. I believe that they all had a hand in that shit. They all did. But my thing is, why are you coming out with a book now? Why not 3 years ago? That's what I'm saying. The book, if that was the case, if you was gonna do a book, you should have did the book 3 years ago. We've already heard of all of the stuff that you've had to say on different platforms. What you said, DV? Why he didn't admit he got that fake ass ID? Right. See, this is the stuff that is not going to come to light. And, we may never get the answers that what I'm saying, we really looking for because he ain't going to never be truthful. I don't think either one of them are going to tell the truth. When he said after the trial, like, what the fuck? Yeah. I just don't understand how they can come out with a book now. We've already heard all of the stories that they've said, that they've told. Every outlet in America has heard the stories that they told. Who the fuck finna buy a book? I'm not finna purchase that shit. I don't want to hear no more lies. And hopefully nobody else will purchase that damn book because it's full of shit. And this is what they trying to do because they need money. It's money. It's money time. Everybody trying to get a book deal or some type of comma off of Kale's name, and that's fucked up. It's not right, especially when you know that you lying. You ain't rescue your daughter. You just didn't do that. Now, had he to rescue his daughter for real, I'd be like, okay, well, yeah, he did do that. He did rescue his, but you didn't. You didn't have to. She was already grown. What you said? Breaking news: Wiz Khalifa has been indicted and arrested and faces many, huh? Faces many, many years in jail. The dealer is talking. Dana, I do not believe. Let me tell y'all, I do not believe any of this shit that's going on with Puffy either. It's all the same shit. What's up, Dana? What you said, TSW, if you read between text 180 and 190, it's clear that he was involved from the beginning and he worked for the lighting company at the initial concert. That's crazy. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I need to do is go back and read them damn text messages again. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that too. Is go back and read them text messages. Cause see, I just been going off of the interviews and stuff that they have been doing. I just felt like the book that he's putting out is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you trying to say that Kel that you rescued your daughter when you knew where your daughter was the whole entire time. It's not like he didn't know. It's not like he didn't know. And what's so crazy to me is it's like, why now? Why put this book out now? Of all these years, you want to come out with this book right now. And I guess, like I said, stuff is hot on the press because you got this going on with Puffy over here. Then you got stuff that's still going on with Kels. And, everybody's trying to make money. You got the people coming out trying to do stuff with Puffy. The same shit they did with Puffy is the same stuff they doing with Kel. You know what I'm saying? They trying to keep this man locked up so he can't fight from the outside. They had Kels the same way. They had Kels locked up and he couldn't fight from the outside. He had to fight from the inside. And now, like I said, you can't believe everything that people putting out in the media either. Because the media is not gonna tell you the truth about what's going on. They not. What you said, DB at Dana? What up, big bro? Was finna hit you up. I'm live Saturday interview with Kerry and his manager. Oh, that's what's up. But yeah, like I mean, it's truth be told, y'all, it's a lot. And like I said, if you put these, not trying to say that this is the same case, but they are piling charges onto Diddy like they did on Kels because they trying to see what's gonna stick. The same way they did to Kels, they doing to Puffy. Simple, simple. But I still got some questions for Angelo Clary. You've been quiet all this time, Mr. Clary. So why come out with this book? That's all. That's my only question. You've been silent for all this time. Why would you want to come out with a book now about kills? Because that just makes no sense to me. And that's the only question I got. Because it's been quiet between the Clarys, between Tim Savage. It has not been, and I ain't heard nothing about my daughter or none of that from neither one of the parents. And like I said, when it comes to the Savages, they'll come out and they'll say, my daughter once, every blue moon, then they'll go back in hiding. And then when they feel like something is about to happen or go down, they come out, my daughter, my daughter, my daughter. Then you don't hear from them no more. And now it's Mr. Clarence with this damn book. Even though the book is not released yet, it's like, why would you even release that right now? Don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all. So that's the question I have, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I can get like an answer from Mr. Cleary on this book. We can get some clarification because I don't remember him rescuing Azriel from nowhere. I just don't. I don't remember him rescuing Azriel from nowhere. So, hey, Miss Virgo. So, if we can get Mr. Angelo to answer those questions, like where did you rescue her from? Because I would like to know. I mean, she did you rescue her from the hospital when she got her titties done? Did you rescue her when she was buying purses and living a lavish lifestyle? I'm just curious of where you rescued her from. because we know she wasn't being abused. She wasn't being malnutrition. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't starving or no shit like that. So she was looked like she was eating pretty good to me, living pretty good if you ask me. What's up, Miss Hot Pink? Yeah, looked like she was, doing pretty okay to me. So I mean, I don't know what it could be. So y'all would have to let me know what's really going on. Cause that don't make no sense. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me drop the link. Did it? Oh, okay, yeah, copy it. Mm, I think I did that right. Cause y'all know I ain't familiar with none of this shit. But yeah, I just wanted to ask Mr. Clary that. Like, can you please enlighten us on um how did you rescue your daughter? Because I would definitely like to know that. That's one of the questions I want to know. I also want to know why now? Why put this book out? So those are the two questions that I would like to ask. Let me see. I'm trying to see how I can show y'all the cover of this book. Maybe if I post it, I'll just post it when I get off this live because it's not gonna be a way I could show y'all. I was trying to see if I could pull it up. What you said, I gotta bounce y'all. Nice checking in, Miss Y'all. I gotta make a call and do this test live right quick. All right, see that's what I should have did before I came on here is to do the like a little test live. But I'll do it another time. Cause y'all know I really don't go live for real. Yeah, but I just had to come on here and talk about this damn book because I was like, when the hell did this happen? When did he, when he rescued his daughter? So now I guess since we got one person writing a book, then we gotta be expecting Tim to be writing a book. Him and his wife, I'm sure they're gonna be coming out with their book. I wonder what it's gonna be called. Everybody is writing a book. So then you got all this stuff going on with Diddy. And his case, like I said, is just like Kale's case. They piling all this shit on just to see what they got that's gonna stick. And truth be told, yeah, he might have done a lot of the some of the stuff that they saying he did, but we don't know that for sure. The media's not gonna tell you that. The same way the media was putting out shit on Kels, and what happened when we actually started reading the paperwork, and when people was going to the courthouse and actually reporting this shit and bringing the reports back and giving they take on everything that happened in the courtroom, we started to see that a lot of the stuff that was being said in the media was not true. Same thing. They put out this documentary on Kels and made everybody think that he was this monster and that he had all these women and children that he had did all this shit to. And you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Oh, what you said, Dana, I stand corrected. Wiz Khalifa facing years behind bars over weed arrest. Yeah, I already knew it was a weed arrest, but when you said that other thing, I was like, damn, he got caught up in that too. But you know, nah, it wasn't behind Diddy. But I know Amber Crombie and Fitch, they said that they was arrested in behind the stuff that happened with Puffy. But like I said, we don't even know that. I've seen stuff today that people put out little shit saying that he had something to do with Jamie Foxx being sick. Jamie Foxx is alive and well. Why Jamie Foxx ain't came forward and said Diddy did that? Why is it people saying, oh, well, Busta Rhymes said this about Diddy and that Diddy did this? But Busta Rhymes said today that, people need to stop believing in what the media saying. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. But if, like I said, if they saying, oh, well, Busta Rhymes said that Diddy did this and Diddy did that, or whatever. I'm just trying to see why is it that when he was being asked these questions, and this was just recent, you know what I'm saying? Just yesterday, he was on a show, and this lady was talking to him, and he said himself that he wished people would stop feeding in to everything that they hear on the media. And I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of people, especially on this YouTube shit. They only do shit to get y'all clicks and to get the views and to get y'all to click on their shit. It be click and it be lies. Half the time, these folks ain't been and said half of the shit that these folks saying they saying. Like that's why I don't like coming on YouTube and shit like that because the shit be fake and it be lies. It be fake and it be lies. And one thing I hate is for a person to put out some fake fucking news. Y'all, I can't. I hate that shit. I really do. I cannot stand it. Like it irks my nerve. Cause I'm like I've been clicked on your shit for nothing, and I'm hearing bullshit. Cause if that's the case, why didn't Busta Rhymes say that Diddy did all this shit? He not gonna say it because it didn't happen. He never spoke up on it in the first place. And then even he said out his own mouth he wished people would stop. He wished people would stop it. But they know what they be doing because they gonna do whatever they have to do to get you, me, and whoever else to click on it because that gives them a view. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find this video. Is that it? Let me see. Oh, let me hear y'all. Let me. So this is what DJ Envy had to say too about this stuff that's going on.
Like freaky. So the fact that he
Let
has a
me know if y'all can
thousand
hear that.
bottles of baby oil and lube just means he just like to get shit popping, and there's nothing wrong. There's nothing illegal about that. I don't like how people convict him before hearing all of the evidence. Right? I didn't like the fact that they didn't give him
Hold on, y'all.
a
Let me see if
bond.
y'all.
And
Let
he
me
has three kids.
get
Mom,
this
right?
so y'all
Boy
can hear
passed
it.
away, so he has two twins that are
Hold
17.
on.
I will say this: Den's a freaky nigga. Like freaky. So the fact that he has 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube just means he just like to get shit popping, and there's nothing wrong. There's nothing illegal about that. I don't like how people convict him before hearing all of the evidence. Right? I didn't like the fact that they didn't give him a bond. Did he has three kids without a mom? Right? Kim Porter passed away, so he has two twins that are 17 years old that don't have their dad right now. Probably won't have their dad for the next 2 years until the trial is over. I feel like he should have got a bond and been able to fight this outside while he did. Harvey Weinstein had a bond. Bill Cosby had a bond. Now, the stories that I'm hearing, like I said, I don't know. Hopefully soon we'll see evidence, but I do think it's sad that somebody with such a great legacy is destroyed because of the things that he did. Now, if he did do the things that they said that he did, he should go to jail for a long time. I will say this: Diddy's a freaky nigga. Like freaky. So the fact that he has 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube just means he just like to get shit popping it.
Okay, so y'all see what this is what I'm saying, and I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't like DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God, but at the end of the day, he said some real shit. At the end of the day, this man got kids. He has kids. Me personally, I feel like this. Predators start at home. Don't think for 1 second daddies ain't touching their own children. Don't think for a second uncles ain't touching their nieces and nephews. So why is it that he a predator to other folks' children, but he ain't touched damn one of his own kids? He ain't fondled or raped great. Let me just say that essayed none of his other kids. None of his kids. Make it make sense. But yet they got these kids that they trying to keep under wraps, but they keep telling, oh, they 13 and they 12. And I think the youngest I heard they said was 9 or 10. I'm like, wait a minute. And then they had a 13-year-old, allegedly a 13-year-old, that said that she was at some parties of Diddy's. If y'all don't get the fuck now, let me tell y'all that if y'all want to believe anything, y'all go right ahead. It's y'all. But me, you ain't finna pull the wool over my eyes, sweetheart. You just not. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. If you a predator, you're a predator to anybody. It ain't just uh this one. They don't pick and freaking choose. Okay. If that's the case, why ain't none of his kids said they been touched? If he's around here, it's saying 12 and 10 and 13-year-olds. Like that's crazy as hell. What you said, man, Virgo, that's why I don't watch the news, social media, and the media is the devil's playground. It is. And they lie. They will make up shit and lie on your ass and make you seem to be this, and this. Now, I do believe what Dr. Umar said when he said that um Diddy is going through all of this because of that DeLeon looker that he was trying to get. I believe that. Just like Bill Cosby went through it when he was trying to buy that damn TV network. Just like Kels was going through it because he wanted his masters. Just like any black billionaire or any black man that's of status. You see what I'm saying? You know, even when you get to Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant wanted to start his own fucking NBA team. When you think about all of that, they trying to take out all black powerful black men. Period. You had Puffin, who not only was buying his own fucking liquor, but he was also funding a black political party. Now you know they weren't finna have no black man trying to start no damn revolution. So what do? They tarnish this man's name, they tarnish his brand, and who do they get to go after their own people? They use you. They use me. People like they ain't gonna use me though. Cause see, one thing you can't tell me no any goddamn thing and think I'm gonna believe it just cause you say it. Just because it come out of your mouth don't make it true. Just because the media is saying that this man is an SA, he SA this and he did that and that don't make it fucking true. You will be a goddamn fool to think that the government ain't out here playing in everybody's face. They've done it before, they'll do it again. You think that they want black people in any type of position to win? Hell no. Hell no. And then you got to think about it. If he was to start a black political party, where does that leave them? You see what I'm saying? You got to think about shit like that. Where does that leave them? Like you think that that's gonna be a good look on for white people? If he was to start his own political thing and have his own people doing certain stuff and in position, they don't want us as black people in no type of position. So do I think that this is political? Yes, I think it's political. I think that this is also a form of a way to make black people conform and do what they want them to do, which is what they've been doing for years. All of the money that Kels made, and you mean to tell me people going around here talking about Kels broke? I don't believe it. Kels ain't broke. He ain't broke at all. Look at all the music this man has sold. Look at all the music that this man he done wrote for plenty. What you said, welcome Levi McDaniel. You said the only way to end racism is anti-capitalism. Right. Like, I'm just saying, the government will tell us whatever. And we as people, if you don't have, you know what I'm saying, common sense, I ain't even just gonna say common sense, but if you don't stand for something, you'll file for anything. Because that's what it is. They want us to believe whatever it is they telling us. And I'm just not one of those ones. Like, I'm the type, if I see something in the news, I'm going to go research it. Just like I found out with the DeLeon liquor, guess who owns that? BlackRock. And if anybody knows who and what BlackRock is, then y'all know what type of time it is. Did it when he went against the wrong motherfucking people. Same thing with Bill Cosby. That's why people are after them or wanted them locked up. They take your money, you ain't got shit to fight with. You can't get out of jail because your assets, they done took, the government has taken everything. They done probably froze all his accounts. Cause one, they're gonna make it seem like he's gonna be a flight risk. So they're not gonna want to let him out of jail on bail. How many times did it been denied bail and a bond? Come on now. This man have been denied bail, bond, what, 3 times already? They not finna let his ass out of there. What you said, TSW, TBH, I live here, and we all used to go to Diddy parties. Back in the day, it was a part of the hip hop culture, and no, they never asked me for any ID, but there was nothing that I saw illegally happening. Right, but that's what I'm saying. People would try to make it seem as if, you know, oh, he had 1,000 of things of baby oil and this, and this. I'm just saying, how was this man able to maneuver all of this shit for all of these years and nobody not say anything? Don't give me that they scared and they were scared for their life and he threatened them. I wouldn't give a fuck. You know how many times I done had a motherfucking gun pulled out on me and I'm still talking my shit? You know what I'm talking about? Like, come on now. If you gonna do it, if you gonna kill me, I'm just this type of person. If you gonna kill me, bitch, you better do it. Cause if you ain't pulling no motherfucking trigger, you better pull that hole, or I'ma do you in. That's just the only way. The bottom line. I'm just trying to see why are we as people so fucking scared of shit? Like, I ain't never in my life been scared of nothing and nobody. Don't nothing move me. Nothing move me, and I ain't scared of shit. But for some reason, our people, they act like they can conform to anything. What you said, Levi, they playing the people as fools with Diddy press because them dudes in government be doing worse with the money they stole from all. Yeah, yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Like a lot of the shit that's going on in this world, man, the government created. Just like if you look at that shit that just happened with the tornado that ripped the hurricane rather that ripped across, I think it was either North Carolina, South Carolina, and one hit Florida. That shit was not of God. That was man-made. It's called population control. They figure if they can get rid of uh, enough people, it will depopulate the earth. Our country ain't got no motherfucking money. We steady paying into something that we might not even be able to reap the benefits in the long run. People, oh, I got to pay into my 401k and this, that, and the third. You ain't finna have no damn 401k. We just said, Miss Virgo, I think it's something bigger that's happening and they don't want us to know it. So they putting Diddy in our face to focus on him. Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. It's something bigger going on behind the scenes. And a lot of it has to do with it being political. That's it. That's it. And that's all. A lot of this shit is political shit. You see what I'm saying? You got Diddy who was finna start his own black political party. You think them white folks was finna have that shit? Hell no. They don't want no black man in no type of position to do anything. Nothing. If anything, they're gonna try to silence your ass. They did not like it when Diddy won that damn lawsuit against Deleon. They don't like that. Because they had to pay him all that money. And the money that they had to pay him is the money that he started that damn party with. What you said, Toy, is mighty funny. They gave Abercrombie and Fitch a bond for essay, and they are billionaires as well. So wouldn't they be considered as flight risks as well? Exactly. But like I said, when it comes to our people, they not gonna give our people a bond. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say that because they gave Bill Cosby a bond. They did do that. They did give him a bond, but at the end of the day, I just feel like when it came to um Puffy, when it came to R. Kelly, they didn't want to give them a bond, but why? Why not? I don't think that Kels would have went anywhere. I don't think he would have went anywhere. Everything that man had was in Chicago. Same thing with Diddy. I don't think Diddy would go anywhere. And people keep talking about, what about Russell Simmons? What about Russell Simmons? Russell Simmons told you already, and I think I did a video on him. Russell Simmons said he be in New York all the time. People talking about, oh, he fled and he went to Bali. No, he didn't. He didn't flee. He didn't flee. Like he said, he still got businesses in New York, and he go to New York comfortably. But ain't nobody said nothing to him about, he done fled the country or he in some type of trouble. So I mean, it is what it is. What you said, Miss Virgo? I don't trust the government. Me either. Just like they kept talking, trying to push that damn COVID-19 shit on you. Now all of a sudden they got this pneumonia floating around. The pneumonia in the kids. Come on now. Y'all can't tell me that this shit is not man-made. It is. I know it ain't of God. God, this ain't God doing this man-made shit going on. Now all of a sudden, all the food contaminated. Walmart taking down thousands of pounds of hamburger meat and all this other shit. Come on now. Yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors, Miss Virgo. It's all smoke and mirrors. That's it. All this meat that they have to take down and get rid of. You got people getting E. coli from hamburgers from McDonald's. Like, come on now. You got to make this shit make sense. It is the government doing. And like I said, a lot of this shit, it could be dealt with. But of course they don't want to do it because it's political. Hold on, y'all. All right. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this stuff here is all a political thing just to get us to conform to what they want us to do. Like with the vaccines and shit like that, they want us, oh, give your kids the vaccine. If you get even if you take the COVID, even if people was taking the COVID shot, they were still getting COVID. It didn't stop you from getting it. It didn't. So it's like, what did everybody have to, what did everybody fly their ass down there to take it for? I know a lot of people that took the actual COVID and died. My auntie was one of them. She had the shot and she died. So what was it stopping? Not a goddamn thing. Levi said, hot take, we are all slaves, whether we see it or not. It's only getting worse because the poor people falling for the rich man gains. Exactly. And you said, TSW said, did you hear that the FDA just approved the sale of clone chicken? Yeah. And listen, I'm not eating that shit. I saw some stuff yesterday that fucked me up. It was a lady on TikTok and she was cooking what you call that? Some turkey. Like she don't like the ground beef. So she was cooking like turkey, that turkey ground beef, And when I tell you that shit looked like plastic, oh my God. She was like, I gotta throw this away. I can't cook this. What you said, Miss Virgo, COVID is just like the flu and pneumonia and haven't went nowhere. It's still, yes. Exactly. And I'm gonna tell y'all what the symptoms is for pneumonia in kids, because I just found this out a couple of days ago, and I didn't know my son, he had the symptoms. So the symptoms is you throwing up, running, not running nose, but um, throwing up, coughing, diarrhea, and of course, you got a fever. My son the other day had three of the symptoms that they say caused the pneumonia. But the lady said that she took her baby to the doctor, and that the doctor told her wasn't wrong. But thank God she's one of those parents like me. I have to have a second opinion. You're not gonna tell me that it ain't nothing wrong if I feel like it is. So she took her son to another doctor and made them do an X-ray, and Lord and behold, the little boy had pneumonia. And apparently it's rising in children. So please tell me, where the fuck all of a sudden is this pneumonia coming from? And I didn't get no damn COVID shot. My children ain't I made sure none of us took the shot. Period. I'm not doing it. So I'm thinking that it's got to be the fucking food. It's got to be the food that we eating. Cause what else could it be? It's got to be in the damn food. And like I said, if you look at it, Walmart starting to take all they meat off the shelves. Public, not Publix, but they call Trader Joe's, and Sam's. Sam's, they said they meat ain't no good. It's a couple of other places that I call, but you can look on the website. If you go on Google, and it'll tell you everything that's being recalled. There's bread that's being recalled, meat that's being recalled, the eggs are being recalled. Like, it's so much shit. By the time you go down that list, it ain't gonna be shit to eat. Cause even the lettuce and shit is being recalled. What you say, Levi? They only care about making money. Exactly, they do. At our expense, though. They care about making money, but they doing it at our expense. And then the shit keep getting higher, and we ain't really, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really got no money like that to pay our bills. Cause a lot of us, if you like me, I don't get food stamps. I have to purchase groceries. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting food stamps to buy groceries. And that's another thing. I think everybody should be able to get food stamps if they need to buy food, because that's a necessity. Like, the fuck? But of course, they'll say, oh, well, you make too much, you're not able to get it. And I just don't think that it's right. I think that, food is a necessity. You should, if you need help, yeah, you should be able to get the help that you need to purchase you some groceries. What you say, Levi? Keep us all stressed and stupid as they'll go. Exactly. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. That is exactly what they're trying to do. But like I said, everybody should be getting food stamps that's not able to buy groceries. That's a necessity of something you should supposed to, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be able to eat. Yeah, no person should go hungry, Levi. You're right. You are definitely right. No person should go hungry. But yet, that's not what they care about. They care about the bottom line and the bottom dollar. That's it. The bottom line is them making money. And the more money they make, they happy. But it leaves us as people fucked up, because they keep making everything higher. They don't want to give us no raises. Okay, they don't want to at least give you a cost of living raise. You might as well say that shit that went out the door, because everybody I know that I didn't talk to was like they didn't even get a raise this year. A lot of the Amazon workers, UPS, um, shit, who else? I know a lot of people from a a lot of different places, and they all was saying that they haven't been able to get a raise. And I'm like, why? Because you are at least afforded every year a cost of living raise. When it goes up, when the cost of living goes up, you are supposed to get a raise that lifts you, you know, to where you will be on that scale. But they don't do that. They haven't been doing it. Which is them is Virgo. The rent and food is high as hell here in California. Right. The food, the rent. Oh my God. We ain't even gonna go there about the rent, child. Because if you ask me, the rent is ridiculous. Like down here in Alabama, they want you to make 3 times the rent. You have to make 3 times the rent. Now, from what I was told, they did put something into law that says that they're not able to do that anymore. But still, I'm sure even if it is a law that states they can't do that no more, they still gonna be doing it. And then a lot of times you got to think about discrimination because you are a black person. They'll probably look at you like, well, she ain't gonna be able to afford that. We ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh shit, you said $20 for a pack of chicken. Oh hell no. See, I ain't doing that one. That's just too much for some damn chicken. That's just like here though. I mean, it ain't so much of a difference. You know what I'm saying? You have to make 5 times the rent. Oh, See, Miss Virgo, I know you like California, but it'll be time for me to leave. Lexington, what's up? It would be time for me to go then. I'm sorry. 5 times. Shit. It's like people already be struggling as is. You know what I'm saying? And then for you to have to come out your pocket with even more money when you are barely making ends meet is already fucked up. And I swear, it's like if you ain't got 2 and 3 jobs, you really gonna be messed up because it ain't getting no better. And see, if y'all governor is anything like our governor, because Kay Ivey is a fool down here, baby. Kay Ivey don't believe in giving nobody shit. And she don't believe in doing shit for nobody unless she is directly affected or somebody in her family is directly affected in some shit that's going on. Just like it was one year down here, we had a snowstorm, but because her granddaughter was, involved in the fact that she had to go to work that day through the snowstorm, and they were saying that they didn't want nobody calling in. Her granddaughter tried to call in, and I guess she wasn't able to do so. And so this bitch declared a state of emergency just because her granddaughter was about to get fired from her job. So that's the only reason why she declared it a state of emergency. Had it not have been for that, we would have had to get to work or get to work the best way we could. And if they was threatening to fire us, we just would have been a fired ass. But because her granddaughter was one of those ones, she put in some implications of an emergency so that it would save her granddaughter's job. Now, if that ain't fucked up, I don't know what is. What you say, Miss Virgo? We eat drumsticks. I know that's right. You said you leaving next year. I know that's real. That girl, because I could not stay in California. Not with the rent being five. You got to make 5 times the rent, and then y'all already paying a lot of money for the damn food and shit. They doing too much. That's just too much. Folks ain't really got it like that. They barely making ends meet as is. And like I said too, when I got um all the way together, because I know like I have been, a little sick here lately too, but trying to get well. I've been coughing and carrying on, child. But I don't mind going out there and feeding the homeless and stuff like that. What you said, TSW. I work for the government, and I thought that it was odd that they had us working from home and fully function 2.5 weeks before they closed the country in 2020. Right. It's just that they make provisions, like I said, for who they want to make provisions for, especially down here in Alabama. Like we got a governor, and Governor Kay Ivey is so freaking racist. Like to me, now she might not be racist to anybody, but to me, she just seems like she's a racist ass woman. Because they'll like I said, they'll give money to people overseas. They'll give money to illegal aliens. They will give money to make sure that these other people that's coming from out of the country have food stamps, they have a place to stay, they got the necessities that they need. But what about the other people that's been in this country, that are citizens of this country, that have paid their taxes? They can't get shit. You can't get nothing. Nothing. What you said, Levi, I mean, it's a class war, the rich class versus everyone else. The more money they have, the more racist they are. Exactly. And that's not right though. That's fucked up. That's a messed up ass word for people to think like just because they make a whole lot of money that they entitles them to be racist and you know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. That's just like even with the church. That's even in the church. You know, I heard Pastor Henderson, that's Shawnee O'Neal's husband. He said that he said that you shouldn't help the poor. And I'm thinking like, what the fuck? Like, why would he say some shit like that? He said that you're not being blessed by helping the poor. What? I'm like, are you stupid? Like you sound dumb. And I'm trying to figure out who in the hell made him a damn a preacher or a pastor. And who the fuck would be going to his church? Because that right there was stupid for him to say. Me personally, I'm not saying I'm in middle class. I don't put myself in no class. I just feel like this. I'm able to take care of myself, but if I'm able to be a blessing to somebody, then that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? If that's what I feel like God then put on my heart for me to be a blessing to somebody else, and I feel like this, if I got a little extra, then yeah, I'm gonna give it. But you got people that don't think like that. You know, you got people that do think just like her husband. Like you shouldn't help the poor. But when you don't be a blessing to somebody, when God has been a blessing to you, just like God give it, he'll take it away. And so that's you know, that's just how I feel on that. But to actually sit here and say that, oh, you know, it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay to be racist. It's not okay for the government to try to play on us like they have. You know, it's not okay. It's definitely not okay. I feel like shit, the people in Canada, they get free health care. Why we ain't getting free health care? Why we can't get uh food and stuff like that? Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they pay for any of their medicines in Canada. We pay for our medicines over here. And then like even when like I got a brother that's in the army and he's stationed in Germany. And he was telling me, he was like, the food is so different over here than in America. And that is so fucking true. The food is definitely different. Everybody that I know that has been out of the country has said that the food from the other countries are different from over here. What you say, Levi? Yeah, we need the health care, Mr. Alicia. That is what we all need. They take, taxes to give us medical and food. Right, but they won't give us neither. They don't want to give us neither, Levi. They don't want to give us no medical care. They don't want to give us no food stamps. But they allow people to steal. I'm sure that the people who running those programs, like the food stamp program, I bet you they making sure that the people in their family that need it get it. I bet you they making sure that the people they want to make sure get it. And it's like, what about the people that actually do need? Yeah, because there are people that are actually in need right now. Right. What you said, they fridge is full. Exactly. They fridge is full. But you got some people out here that they don't know where their next meal coming from. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, if I can be a blessing to somebody, yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do just that. What you said, Lexington, I bet Timu will give those immigrant stuff before they'll give it to their subs. Yeah, of course. Because my thing is, it's just it's sad when we have been in this country, we've been in this world, and we've been working our ass off. I go to work, take care of my kids, pay my bills, pay my taxes, and it's like, damn, you can't even get the necessities of having to go to the hospital and not have to worry about getting a damn bill in the mail saying you owe tens of thousands of dollars just because they gave you a fucking aspirin and an x-ray. You know what I'm saying? An ambulance ride is almost $1,000. That don't make no damn sense. Just for you to get in an ambulance. And then when they give you a prescription, sometimes depending on whatever is wrong with you and whatever they write the prescription for, these prescriptions are high as hell. You may get a prescription that costs you $150. And you know goddamn well they ain't giving you no type of discounts. Cause some of that medicine, what they'll tell you, oh, we don't have a generic version on it. This, that, and the third. Like, don't go and get blood clots, because that medicine is high as hell. And the doctors will tell you to take aspirin, because I got a cousin right now. He suffers with blood clots, and because the medicine is so high, he have to take aspirin. What you say, Levi? They dumping immigrants in black neighborhoods for a reason. Let it think it is not good for the black community. It definitely not. What you said, TSW, they will not give me anything for any of those programs. They claim that my income is too high with only one child, but my bills stay different. Listen, same thing with me, TSW. They said the same thing. Baby, they denied me one, and that's all I need. You ain't got to do nothing but deny me one time, and you ain't got to worry about me applying to your ass no more. Because it is what it is. But yeah, they'll tell you that you make too much. But then you got let me tell you, I know girls right now that's on Section 8, get food stamps, got good ass jobs, drive nice ass cars. Do you hear me? I know some females right now. And I'm just like, wow, y'all don't even need it. But you got people out here that need that shit for real. That's really about to, you know what I'm saying, be assed out with no food in their refrigerator. That really ain't got nowhere to go. They could use that Section 8. But you got people that will sit their ass up on Section 8 for years. Years. And I think that it should be a limit to that. Once you get on your feet and you working good, I always thought that a program like that was a stepping stone. But I see that a lot of women, they use it and they use it and they use it till they can't use it no more. You know what I'm saying? Till then it becomes abusive because you're not trying to move and get out there on your own. I feel like, food stamps, if you pay taxes, you deserve to get food stamps. Hell, because this is something that you pay into. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they giving you anything. This is some shit you pay taxes on. So I feel like, yeah, if you need food stamps, go get you some food stamps. But they won't give them to you. But they'll take your motherfucking tax money and put towards these food stamps. They'll take your tax money and put towards these people that staying in Section 8 housing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right. But this is what they do. This is exactly what they do. But yeah, I ain't want to be on here that long, y'all. I just came on here to chop it up with y'all for a minute. I enjoyed talking to y'all, but I am going to get out of here so I can handle my business for the day. But yeah, I had to ask those two questions to Mr. Angelo about the rescuing and the book. So what you said, Levi? I'm subbing, love your talk. Thank you. Thank you. And I enjoyed you as well. And y'all have a blessed day. Y'all have a blessed day, y'all. But I'm finna go out here and get my day started. So y'all have a good one.